What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I don't know what episode we're at. We're closing on 30. I'm going to be, spam uploading Road to Glory this week, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm also going to be uploading the show. The show's coming. We're trying to figure out when to record it together. And also app games, and I'm going to start, I think, with New Star Soccer, but due to these new tournaments, there's another new tournament out, so I'm going to be building a new team. I've already figured out what team I was going to build. I made a mistake after I won the tournament before. I listed up all these players, and I could have done with a couple of them, to be fair. I could have done with keeping, especially if I kept all those Juventus players, it would have been really helpful, but I sold them all, which was just kind of unfortunate. I've got rid of a few of these other scrubby little players with a few left, and then I do still have a whole bunch on the trade pile. But we're up to 175,000 coins now, which is obviously pretty good, and we've got a couple of packs in the store there, a gold pack and a premium gold pack, and now they've released again the tournaments, the single player tournament for the gold pack. I was told by several people who aren't in connection with each other that the third time of winning the offline you get a 7.5k pack. So last night I sat there and did the five at most, or whatever it's called. I sat there and did it 2 times, and it turns out the third time you win it, you still only get 1,000 coins. So literally only do the offline one once for that gold pack, and then we're going to do the online one again. Now, I have got a team for the offline version. It's a really terrible team. It's just made up of all my players that I don't use, and the untradables. It doesn't have perfect chemistry. They're all really bad players, typically players that I wouldn't really ever use in the main game. And then I've got obviously a bench here to regen fitness, basically, and I've regen fitness on most of the players. Now I'm only one stage through the offline tournament currently, but I want to do the online as well simultaneously, so I can just keep rotating between the two teams. And I've got a team in mind that I want to build, and I'm going to build it live on video for you guys right here. So this video may take a while, and I don't know if I'm going to put any gameplay in the back. But first things first, I do want to add a contract to Keylor Navas. One of the other things I made a mistake on was rushing selling players. Like, I sold so many of these players. For example, Isco. I don't know necessarily if I need to keep Isco or if I'd use him, but I put contracts on him, so he's sitting there. He's only got 2 contracts now. Actually, that's a really good one to get rid of. But I know there was a gold player, I think Koscielny, I put contracts on. He had like 15 contracts and 99 fitness when I sold him. That's just a huge error. Like, I could have used him easily in 15 games. You know, any BPL squad that I make, any next tournament that comes out that requires a French player or something, he could have been there. And I messed up with that. But the squad that I'm going to build, we're going to start building it now. I have got it up on Foothead. I just built it on Foothead because I could have built it on here, but you guys like to see this stuff, you know. Somebody complained in the, not necessarily complained, but passed a comment that said, you know, all we're seeing right now is gameplay. So I want to show you the ins and outs of everything that I do. And just one last thing to note, the reason why I've constantly got players on this trade pile is because basically every time I come on and every time I record and I clear the transfer list, I get space. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open like 5, 6, maybe 7 bronze packs and fill up the trade pile again, because as I said before, it's just a really good method to kind of make coins. And all I do is I'll keep listing these players. Some of the players don't sell and may never sell, but I keep listing and listing and listing, and eventually they will go. Not only do you get a bonus here because you get the coins from the players and any potential fitness cards or trading cards or anything that are good, you get essentially unlimited contracts. So whilst I do believe that right now this method doesn't necessarily bring me in much value by way of coins, it maybe makes me the odd hunt, probably makes me about 200 to 300 coins an hour, which isn't fantastic. What I do think is that it gives me unlimited contracts for free. It is a bit of a pain to continually apply a one contract over and over and over, but it's actually good for contract management when you get players on 0 contracts. You can literally add it per game, and then when you need to sell that player, you just give them one more contract and job is done. Now this is actually a really good pack, because not only do we get 3 fitness cards there, so I'll get at worst 450 coins back for them. We've also got a Bournemouth French BPL centre back with 72 pace. Now I don't know how much he necessarily goes for, but I'm gonna hope that it might be a fair bit. Even if it's 300-400 coins, that would be fantastic. 900, there's a 150 bid there, 850. So his cheapest bid is 850. So I'm gonna list mine up for 700. Hopefully someone will buy him. And that is why, guys, the bronze pack method is good, because for every pack where you actually don't make coins, and there will be a few packs where I don't get any fitness cards and I get 4 players that just never ever sell. There will be those packs, but for every pack that you get like that, you get a pack that's got a BPL player in it, and those are brilliant. And this guy, because he's rated 46, he might be worth something. Okay, it doesn't seem to be selling, but I will list him up. And I'm of the opinion that he will eventually sell because he's rated so low. People love to buy those low-rated players, to throw them on the bench and get that team rating down. And right here we've got Minelli, so he may sell. We can list him. And alternatively, you guys, you can just keep the bronze players. You can try and sell. The English ones sell pretty much more than anyone else. So you could sell all the English ones, keep all the rest, and use them for these offline tournaments. As I said before, you know, when you're talking about maximizing coin potential, this is a great way to do it. It's a genuine great way to do it. The bronze pack method is a fantastic way. And look at that. We get a Bayern goalkeeper. He gets a perfect link to Alaba as well. He doesn't, like, he's listed for 200, but he will sell. Apologies there. You're going to hear that from my iPad now as well. I can't get to the button for that either, so you're going to have to, unfortunately, wait. And also, these Brazilian managers, they do sell as well. They're only 200 coins to sell, but there's lack of Brazilian managers in the game, so they will also sell. We'll keep the contracts. We'll sell that fitness card for another 200 coins. So, you know, it might take a while to get rid of these players and consumables. But what's happening is every time I log onto this account, which is every couple of hours at the moment because I'm on it a lot, I'm finding that quite a lot of stuff has sold. Wow, look at that. Look at that. 750 minimum price. So we'll list our one up for 600 and see if he goes. And that's another fantastic bronze pack. Like, it's just generally brilliant. And what will happen is at the end of the hour, once everything's sold, a whole bunch of players will sell like another 10 or 20 players, which at 200 coins is only 2,000 to 4,000 coins, so it's not too much. But it adds up, and then you keep going and going. And whilst you're not breaking the bank with this, you're most definitely picking up a nice amount of players, you know, a nice amount of profit, and you're getting these bronze packs where you could eventually hit an inform or a hero card, or in most consistent team of the season, a team of the season card. It's going to be a lot of fun to do the bronze pack method during team of the season for that reason. Now anyway, on to the team, guys. First up, we're going to go and get Pepe. In my opinion, one of the most underrated defenders in the game for how cheap he is. I literally made a coffee before I started recording. If I don't drink it, it's going to go cold, and I hate cold coffee. As you can see, this Pepe card, 16. I know he's 1,600 coins. There's so many for 1,700 coins. I know I'll get one for 1,600. I'm going to sit here and search for 20, 30 seconds to see if I can find one for 1,600 or even 1,500. If somebody could list him, that would be fantastic. But Pepe is, guys, such a good player in this game. Like in general, anyway, one of the best centre backs, and he's so cheap. And we're not going to be able to find one for 1,600 or 1,500, are we? No, let's just get one for 1,700 for the sake of 100 coins. I actually just sold something as well for 200 coins. We want to go and get something with. I need perfect fitness, really, and contracts would be good, but are not entirely required. So we'll look for 99 fitness first. You should be able to sort, like, have a search filter for like 99 fitness only players as well. I think, oh, there we go. 16 contracts, 99 fitness, boom. So Pepe is player number 1 into the, well, player number 2 actually, because we've got the already untradeable Keylor Navas in the team. And off the back of that, you could probably guess that we're going to be going the Liga defense. Now, you can only have a maximum of 4 players per league, which is kind of allowing us to try out new players that we wouldn't have usually used, and you know, build teams that we don't typically go for. The other centre back I'm going to be using is going to be Rafael Varane. There is one there for 200. Ooh, 95. Oh, I missed him. No, 23 contracts, 95 fitness would have been nice. Let's see if there's another one up for 2k. Oh, it's the same one. It wouldn't let me buy him even if I tried to bid for him again. Which means, once again, I want to find a high contract, high fitness player. There's a couple 799s there. There's another 799 there. There's a 28.99 right there. I will take a 28.99 for an extra 1,000 coins, because we will be able to sell him back on for like, basically we'll lose tax on him. That's it. We'll lose 5% on him, and that is that. So that's the Real Madrid defense. We're then going to go for the left back, who should be a really cheap left back, and that is going to be Benoit Tremoulinas. Now, he used to be about 1,500-1,600 coins, but obviously now the price is going to come down. And ooh, low fitness, but I have got one fitness card left. So for 1,100 coins, I'll take a Benoit Tremoulinas. In fact, I'd happily play an offline game to generate fitness back to get him that cheap. That is one more defender. And then the final defender that we're going to go and get... Oh, wow. There's 2 for 1,000 there now. 900. I'm going to take that. Oh, I missed it. God damn, it doesn't matter. That would have been so nice to have managed to get that one for 900. I should have shopped a little bit, shouldn't I? I didn't realise people were listing him for 1,000 and for 900. That's really that's bad on my part. If I just waited for a little while longer. So what did we sell? We sold a random Italian striker. And you know who would have bought him? Somebody who's transferring coins. They would have just bought him to sell him to themselves. Happy days. I actually sold something else there as well, but I cleared it all at the same time, so I don't know what that was. But I did sell another thing right there. But anyway, back to the team, guys. We've got another player to pick up, and the next player we're going to be getting is going to be Kyle Walker. I don't know how much Kyle Walker goes for. I think it must be about 2,000 coins. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we might be able to get him for 1,900 coins. Obviously, in my opinion, what is and has been one of the best right backs in the game for a very, very long time. For about 3 or 4 years, he has been. Let's see if we can. I really like that. That's going to be that same one again. I really don't like the market the way it does like this. It's quite frustrating, but we'll get one for 2k then. Again, let's go for one with high contracts, high fitness, just so we'll be able to sell him on again for the exact same amount we paid for him without having to add contracts or fitness or anything. You know, we'll just get our our best money's worth for him. There's one there with 13 contracts. There's one at 8 contracts. I don't want 8 contracts. 22.99. There we go. We will take that Kyle Walker, 2,000 coins for him, and he will go into the team. And that is the defense completed, guys. So we're building the team up, and it's not an expensive team that I'm building, but I know it's going to be a team I will be able to win with. Not necessarily. It might take me 2 or 3 attempts. That's still that same Kyle Walker. Yeah, it might take me 2 or 3 attempts, guys, but I'll definitely be able to win with the team that we're going to be able to build. It's got some very good players in it. And that is the defense there. So we've got the 4 from the La Liga: Keylor Navas, Pepe, Varane, and Tremoulinas. Then we've got Kyle Walker in defense. You could probably kind of guess maybe how we're going up through the team after that. And this is where one of the mistakes I made comes in as well, because I've sold a player that I kind of wanted to or should have kept because I'm going to use him, and that is Christian Eriksen. You know, he's going to go in the team. He gets a strong link, obviously, with Kyle Walker. He's super cheap, and I know when I sold him that I sold him with contracts on him, and that's what frustrates me, because if we just kept him in the club, we could have easily got, you know, another few games out of him without losing that tax, without then having to rebuy and then resell him. There's none here with. There's none there with good contracts on. I might come back to trying to buy him, see if we can pick one up for 14 or 1,300 instead of 1,500. Interestingly, Spurs are playing like right now as I'm recording this video as well. Imagine if any of these Spurs players do good that I'm picking up. I'll be able to sell them on for a hell of a lot more. I'm going to come back to Christian Eriksen. We'll go for the next midfielder, and that is going to be Gundogan. 82 rated, fantastic player, 4-star skill moves, and we'll incorporate the 3rd and final league that we're going to be implementing here. I just sold something else as well. Although I'm telling you guys, those little players, man, they sell. Those bronze players sell. Sometimes it takes, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 times to list them, to sell them. But sometimes they sell. We'll take that Gundogan there. A lot of contracts and really good fitness, and he will fit perfectly into the team. And the next player that we want to go and pick up is going to be also another German, but not from Dortmund. Let's go and have a look for Mario Götze. I don't know how much Mario Götze is, but this entire team costs 20,000 coins according to Foothead, so he can't be that expensive. So Götze, 2,400. All right, 2,400. If there's any good ones here, yeah, there you go. Look at that, fresh one as well, 7.99. All right, somebody's already bought him. Let's get this one then, 7.99. There we go. I'd have been really disappointed if he had gone as well. So we get Götze, Gundogan, and Eriksen's going to be in our midfield, which is a great midfield because it offers both creative offensively and a good defense with Gundogan. I know his defense isn't great, but his fitness is good. His physical is good, which kind of helps really counteract that problem. On the left wing, now it's going to be probably quite difficult to pick up Andre Schürrle as a left forward or a left wing for this cheap, but we will try. Alright, so wow, there was one there for 1,700. Jesus Christ. So we can pick him up for 1,700 at left forward. Now, how much is he at left wing? Oh, wow, he's cheap. He's super cheap. 1,500 coins for him at left wing. And what about left mid? Obviously, I don't necessarily want to pick him up at left mid, just because I can't, like, left mid to left wing position modifiers are expensive. So I'll pay 1,700 for him at left forward and then sell him back on again for 1,700, hopefully. Maybe someone listed one for 1,600? No. We'll take the 1492 one there. Again, I don't mind playing playing an offline game one more time just to get this this team up to full fitness. Especially the fact that I think as Tremoulinas got like no fitness. Then we got for the striker guys. Now the striker is actually going to be Danny Welbeck up front, sticking with that English nature. I could go with Jamie Vardy here, but I'm deciding to go with Welbeck because I played with Welbeck a lot in FIFA, not necessarily this FIFA, a lot of the last FIFA, and his card is just fantastic. Like, you know, look how cheap he is. 85 pace, 80 dribbling, and he plays like an absolute dream. Now there's one there with no contracts for 950. It doesn't show the fitness when they've got no contracts, which is quite frustrating. We're gonna have to go for one for 1,000. Let's see if we can get one with above 10 contracts again. There you go, 1196. So we'll take that Danny Welbeck right there. Okay, somebody's already bought him. We won't take that down. Oh, there was a 799 one there as well. I just want to see if there's any more 950s. There isn't. So I think I'll go take that 799 if it's still there. At 11.9, like, that's just stupid. Why is it still on the market if it's not there? Like, don't keep him there if he's not actually there. Let's go and get that 799 one. There we go. 7 contracts. Oh my god, that's also expired. Come on, EA. Let's not be silly, right? Let's whilst we wait for him, let's try and go and get Eriksen again. See if we can pick it. Oh wait, no, I don't want it for striker. Right, 14. What was we looking at? 15, 1600 before. Yeah, 1500. So I want to get. There you go. I'll take a fresh Eriksen for 1500. Right, that one's expired. Come on, don't do this to me, EA. There we go. So we've got an Eriksen, a fresh Eriksen there for 1500 coins, and for a great player as well. An absolutely fantastic player. He fits into the team, which is very nice indeed. And that leaves us needing the right forward. I think I've already got the right forward that I'm using as a player in the team. I know I have him. It's just whether or not I have the correct version of him or not is the question we're looking for here. Let me go to any here. I just want to go change the quality to gold and change that to Barclays Premier League. And it is going to be Andros Townsend. Wait, I swear I had Townsend. Didn't I have Townsend, guys? Didn't I used to have Townsend? Is he on the bench? Or I got him on here because he's unfit? Where did that Andros Townsend go that I had? Alright, so we're going to go buy Andros Townsend. I did sell another couple of items, just like I said. Another couple of Randy... And look, somebody's discarded them or sold them on straight away. That, again, is just how you know that it's coin buyers buying them. And more the merrier. Keep bringing them. Keep buying them. Keep getting... Oh, damn. I just relisted everything in my trade pile. I should have saved that Isco. Right, so I do now need to buy Andros Townsend. And we will go again. Or I could... No, I couldn't get Walcott now because I need the Spurs link. Let's see. I don't know what club he's at right now. If he's more common at Newcastle or at Spurs. Yeah, he's proving a little expensive on the Spurs card. Let's do it like this. Let's do position right forward. Barclays Premier League, club Spurs, nation England. Right, there's no Andros Townsend at right forward. There's right wings 1900s. And let's see him at right mid. There's not that many on the market, which actually bodes well for us because it means we have to get to sell him on for quite a lot. There was one there for 1400. That's banging. If we can get him for 1400, I'll definitely buy him and then just buy a right mid to right wing modifier. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's one there for 900 coins. Holy shit. Let's get that down to 900 again. He's literally there for 900 coins. Look at that. 8 contracts, 99 fitness, 900 coins. I'll buy him. I am going to have to give him a modifier. And I know the right mid to right wing isn't cheap. But it's cheaper than buying... another Andros Townsend at right forward for 1700 coins, that is for sure. Because he's going for 900 coins there. There's also this guy going for a few hundred coins. But let's go again. There was none at right forwards. I think there was none at right forward anyway. And the right wing was like 1700s. Maybe there's a new one at right wing. Yeah, so 1900 for the right wing. So the only thing now is we are going to have to go ahead and buy a right mid to right wing, which I know can be expensive. I don't think they're like stupidly expensive, but I do think they're about 800 coins. So it's going to cost us about 1700 coins anyway. Okay, maybe that was a mistake in the end. Yeah, see, they're 900. I'm not paying 900 coins for that. I'd actually rather go with a different player off chem. I'd actually rather get like Oxlade-Chamberlain. Let me actually list him back up. I'm not. Wait, bought him for 650. I swear we bought him for 850. Did we? I'm gonna have to watch that back. Did we actually buy him for 650? I could just discard him and make the same sort of money back. I'm just gonna place him on the transfer list right now. Like if I bought him for 650, that is seriously legit. Like I didn't think I got him that cheap. I thought I paid 850 for him. Let me go back into the transfer list again. Let me go to the players. Let me get Townsend. See, because like the reason why I was going to go with Andros Townsend's Newcastle card, sorry, Spurs card. Yeah, see, if I paid 650 for him, that was a bargain. Because I thought I paid 900 or 850 or whatever it was. But yeah, the reason why I went for his Spurs card is because he gets that strong link to Eriksen. Now the other player I could go for is Eric Lamela, but then I'd have to go Harry Kane up front, and I really want to use Welbeck up front because I think Welbeck is a fantastic player in this game. We're gonna have to pay probably 950. Ooh, I'll take him. Oh wow, we've missed it. This game is frustrating, isn't it? Let's go for a 1,000 coin one. Hopefully we've got a new one on there with some fitness and contracts. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to go up 100 more coins. We'll go to 1,100. And if we can't find someone with good fitness or contracts here, then we've got some serious problems. Right, there's one with 18 contracts there, but not the best fitness. There was a 799 there, 27 contracts, but not the best fitness again. There's an 899. There was a 999. I think there was a 999 anyway. There's a 1299. There we go. We'll take that one. We'll take that Danny Welbeck. Now, I know as well, guys, I can get these on bid for probably a bit cheaper, but I'm impatient, and this tournament's only out for 24 hours, so I don't really have the time for that. So we are just missing a right forward. I might just go and get Oxlade-Chamberlain, because I know he's also cheap, and he'll get perfect chem, even though Eriksen won't get perfect chem. Let's see if there's a right forward or right wing version of him for 1,200. There's none of that. There's none of that either. How much is he... Alright, let's not go and get Oxlade-Chamberlain then. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so maybe, I don't know how I'm going to fill in that last spot now. I could change the entirety of the team to fit him. Like, I could go Lamela and Kane. I could go Eric Lamela and Harry Kane, and that would work perfectly. Let's do that. Let me go list him back on. Bought it for 1,400? No, I did not. There's no fucking... I paid 1,100 coins. Yo, this is wrong. I did not pay 1,400 coins for Danny Welbeck, you lying piece of shit. I think the market's screwed, guys. I think the market's screwed. I'm going to have to go all the way to the end here, aren't I? Yep. Bought for 900, bought for 1,100. Okay. So I did buy him for 1,100. As I thought, I'm going to list him up for 1,200 and just hope that somebody buys him and make my 30 coins on tax or whatever. And Andros Townsend, I'm going to list up for 1,000 and hope that we get rid of him. And then I'm going to go and buy myself a Lamela and a Harry Kane. I didn't particularly want to use Harry Kane, but I'm not also against using Harry Kane. He's not a bad player in this game. We'll see. We'll see how much he's going to cost us as well. I don't know how much Harry Kane goes for. You would think he was quite cheap because of his pace. He's actually really fucking expensive. 2,000 coins. There's one there for 1,800 and he's just been put on. Oh god, the market's screwed. The market's absolutely screwed right now. Let's get him for 90. I'll just buy that one off. Boom. I'm gonna have to add some contracts here. And if I play 1 or 2 games and I'm not enjoying this team, I will change the right hand side. I'll change that BPL probably for a Cilia. I'll probably go back and buy that Dybala again, get that Quadrado again, and do that. Let's also go and get Eric Lamela. Now, if I have to pay more than 1,000 coins for Eric Lamela, I'll be very disappointed. Actually, I don't know. As right wing, there's none. There's none. Right. So I'm gonna have to. Let's have a look at right wing and right forward for 1,400. Right. So is there right wing for 1,400? There's only one of them. Right forward, there's none. So we will go and buy that right wing one. Good contracts on him, I suppose. And we'll be able to sell him for at least 1,400 again because he's the only right wing for that cheap, which isn't too bad. So this team all in all has been relatively cheap. I'm a little bit kind of, not worried, but keen to see how the attack plays because I've used the 4-3-2-1 to death, and the reason why it's so successful is because I have pacey wingers, and on this occasion I don't have pacey wingers. I have very non-pacey wingers. I'm going to add the BPL manager there. Boom. So we will now have 10 chem on pretty much everyone except Goetze and wait, if I do that, does Goetze then get? No, it doesn't. Yeah, so 8 chems and 9 chems is good enough. It's not a big problem. I'm quite happy with the team. The fitness is going to be needed to work on for 3 of the players. In fact, I could probably play 1 game. If I just give him the fitness card, the last fitness card that I've got, I can then play a game with this team as it is, and we'll find out how it is. So that is the squad, guys. I'm now going to go and play the gameplay, and the gameplay will be post-com, not live-com. Otherwise, I think this video is probably already like horrendously long. It's already 25 minutes, so I'm actually not going to put any gameplay in. This is just going to be a squad builder episode. As bad as it is, I apologise. But yeah, I'll be uploading loads anyway to make sure I get you the content that you want. And fortunately, it's the second channel, so spam uploads aren't a big deal. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.